All right, so here's the former UFC welterweight champion. They also call him the Chosen One, Tairon Wudli. Knocked out Robbie Lawler in 2016 to first win the belt, held it for several years, and still has the credentials as one of the best 170-pound fighters on this roster.
A-plus athlete is Tairon Wudli. A guy that can explode into his strikes and into his takedowns like no one we've ever seen before. The way that he backpedaled and then knocked out Jay Heron was unbelievable. The way that he just flatlined Josh Koscheck was crazy. He has a right hand that you do not want to be on the receiving end of. Tairon Wudli is truly a special, special fighter.
He has had some issues injury-wise with that right hand. He told us before the fight, 100% coming in tonight.
When you punch that hard, John,
right,
you're gonna have some problems with the right hand.
I cannot speak to that, but I will take your word for it.
John's got power.
A little power. All right, so here is the pride of Simpsonville, South Carolina, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson. Twice he has challenged for UFC gold. Prevailing wisdom is if he can win this fight here tonight, he'll be back on that short list of contenders.
You look at Stephen Tompson and you almost feel like you'll see him at a church choir more than you'll see him in the octagon. He looks so innocent. But when you're in there, you are in there with an absolute killer. Stephen Tompson has an ability to slide out of range as you enter and counter you really, really quick. He counters like a viper. He's so fast with his counterattacks. That right hand is unbelievable, and he fights in that traditional karate stance, which makes it difficult to try and piece the puzzle together when you're in front of the Wonder Boy.
And of course, the last man to beat Robert Whitaker, I submit to you, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson, back at UFC 170, one of the bigger knockouts of his career in 2014. Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Wudli is 1 year his senior. Thompson is 3 inches taller. He will have a 1-inch reach advantage. All right, we send it back inside the octagon.
Ladies
here
and gentlemen, this
is
fight
Bruce
is 3
Buffer.
rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner. This man is a mixed martial artist, holding a professional record of 19 wins, 7 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 170 pounds. Fighting out of St. Louis, Missouri, USA, Tairon, the Chosen One, Wudli. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, a karate fighter, holding a professional record of 16 wins, 5 losses, and 1 draw. He stands 6 feet tall, weighing in at 170 pounds, fighting out of Simpsonville, South Carolina, Stephen Wonderboy Thompson! And when the action begins, our referee in charge, Dan Mergliata.
So Dan Mergliata shares the cage.
You ready? You ready?
Well, this place is packed to the nines because 2 of the best welterweights in the world are now underway. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson versus Tairon Wudli. And for Wudli, a lot of the approach is about risk management when you're fighting a striker as gifted and versatile as Stephen Wonderboy Thompson.
Yes, he says that Wonderboy is one of the best counter strikers he's ever been in there with. But he does know now that he can put him on the floor if he can get his right hand to land. So risk managed, risk versus reward is going to be the approach that Tairon Wudli has to take. Big punch lands over the top. How's he gonna follow this one up?
Punch him in the back!
Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Looking to land the leg kick now. Well, perhaps a sign of things to come as he lands a kick there.
Nice kick landed by this gentleman.
Oh, big knee! Whoa! Big knee to the body! Oh! Big diving punch lands. Under 3 minutes now to go in what has been a very fast-paced opening round here. All right, so he's got his head here looking to set up the guillotine choke now.
Watch guillotine.
Oh, we're getting a finish here. Oh, look at this. Jumps over into side mount to try to counter the guillotine. Maybe going with that Von Flue choke, or I guess we should probably call it the OSP at this point. Not tapping out tonight.
This is not as dangerous as it used to be in fighting. You know, before, guys are trying to sit in that full guard. Right now, it's just more dangerous for you on top because guys have so many submissions that they can attempt from this position.
Well, there are few things more fun to watch in mixed martial arts than these type of transitions and scrambles on the ground.
High-level grappling can really be entertaining.
Outstanding ground and pound here. Somewhat of a lost art in MMA, at least in terms of making sure that every strike counts. Not an issue for him.
He's making every single one of them count. He is not pity-patting. He's not touching. Every punch that lands, he wants you to feel it.
All right, keep busy, guys. Let's lay on him.
All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
All right, working out of side control here. His opponent trying to control posture, but you got to be careful here. Woodley's back to the side control now. 5 minutes in the books. All right, so there's the end of the round. He stayed committed to doing damage upstairs and landed a seminal blow in that round.
It was accumulation of those strikes. He kept hitting him over and over to the head. Eventually, he found the one that really did damage his opponent.
So 5 minutes in the can, now we get to our second round. Stephen Wonderboy Thompson and Tairon Wudli.
Big, powerful punch lands. Now he gets back to range. Look at him drive his shin into his opponent's body with that body kick.
Throws the right hand there. Oh, right hook attempt, no good. And he switches to southpaw.
Good body shot.
Both guys appeared to land there. Nice kick there by the chosen one. Right hand upstairs. Oh, big elbow. Knee to the body.
Over and over, he's landing these big body kicks.
Battling for hooks.
Liver kick, if you take those kicks, it's gonna shut your body off.
Ooh. Whoa!
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad.
Working off his back here. Looks like he may try to hip escape. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Well, you know, I don't like the gi very much, but I have an appreciation and a healthy one for these type of transitions.
You can tell he's been in a gi at some point in his life with the way that he moves so freely.
I'm skipping jiu-jitsu next week, too. Closed guard here. He's very comfortable here working off his back, DC. Strong bottom work here, staying busy. Oh, man. This ground and pound is good. Probably my favorite striking realm in MMA, and he's as good as it gets.
The problem is his opponent is not controlling his posture. He's allowing his opponent to get up, and when he does, he creates distance and space to land these beautiful ground and pound combinations.
Well, it looks like Woodley's attempting to pass here, but he's denied by the defense. So 55 total strikes have landed for the chosen one, Tairon Wudli. And the land percentage pretty good as well. 79% the accuracy rate thus far against Stephen Tompson. Wonderboy gets caught with that punch. Don't be afraid to get that head off the center line. Stuffs the takedown, no problem.
Right hand punch to the clinch.
Wudli gets touched by that leg kick attempt. 10 seconds remain in round two. he gets hit with an outside leg kick. All right, let's check out some of the action, DC, and how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
Final round, you ready? Go fight.
Oh, strong punch there by Tompson. All right, so he's landed some good shots tonight, but this is not a combo meal, right? No three-piece, no soda. It's one and done more often than not.
John, don't you come to me without a combo. I want the whole platter. Give him the whole platter.
Huge elbow there.
He needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. He got him.
Throwing haymakers out of the exchange. Muay Thai club. Oh! Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Nice punch there by the chosen.
Big inside kick.
72 total strikes have landed for Tairon Wudli. And the accuracy rate 57% above the UFC average. That's been a big story of this fight tonight against Stephen Tompson. Well, it looks like Woodley's lower jaw does not look good. I don't think it's broken, but starting to show some obvious signs of swelling. All right, well, time is the enemy now, DC, and he's really running out of it if he's going to get his hand raised tonight.
He's got to move forward. He's got to just throw everything at his opponent to try and find that punch or that kick that's going to end the fight. There is no time for strategy anymore.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Wonderboy gets caught with that. Oh! Oh! Huge right hand! Back to the feet. Slips to avoid the right. Back to the feet. Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. And they separate.
Look at how he turns his hip over when he throws that kick. Ooh, head kick lands, he's hurt. Ooh, big shot, man.
Goes down again. Oh! And just like that, the fight is over.
Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness, what a fight.
I'm not sure if that's the way he drew it up, but a huge result for him here tonight as he gets the win by way of knockout. And that's about as good a one-strike finish as we've seen here in the UFC in recent memory. I'm not even sure the opponent saw it coming, so a big, big win for him here tonight. Well, he's going to enjoy watching this one back. Let's take a look at the replay of the knockout just a moment ago.
It was right hand after right hand after right hand. Finally, he found the one that hit the exact sweet spot that ended his opponent's night.
We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Dan Mergliata has called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 35 seconds of the third round, declaring the winner by knockout, Stephen Wonderboy Tompson.
So the celebration is on with him and his team, and rightfully so. A monumental result tonight as he gets the win by knockout.
He spoke it into existence. He said over and over to anyone that'll listen, I am going to knock this man out. He did it in an even more impressive fashion than he ever could have imagined.